8.
Sorbetto on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorbetto! I pet my dog.
So did we catch you at a good time, or should we leave you alone for a second?
I mean, I'm farming, but if it's important, I can stop.
I think it's pretty important.
Okay.
We have a few questions that we'd like to ask you, though. Would you have some time for that? Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What is something we would never guess about you?
My thumbs don't match.
What is your most unusual talent?
I can turn my tongue upside down.
Oh. What is your third favorite food?
Donuts.
What is something that makes you smile on a regular basis?
Food.
What is a smell that makes you think of home?
Waffles.
What is special about the place that you grew up?
I grew up in the Philippines. That's kind of cool.
If you suddenly became the master at glass blowing, what would you make?
Really cool dragons that you could carry and drape around yourself.
Just Khaleesi.
Yes.
If you could base your life on any anime, what would it be?
March comes in like a lion.
If you could only dream in one different shade of one color, what? If you could dream in several different shades of one color, what would it be?
Purple.
Did you ever cheat while reading those choose your own adventure books?
Yes, you're supposed to.
If you could teleport to only one place and back whenever you wanted, where would it be?
Japan. Wait, a 7-Eleven in Japan.
Perfect. You're a career woman, so not only do you work full-time, but you also manage core and other several side projects. How do you keep everything in balance?
I have very long to-do lists, and I have insomnia, and they work really well together.
Do you have a place that you go to collect your thoughts?
My bed.
Do you have a favorite show or movie that you play in the background while you work?
I can work if Pride and Prejudice, the 2006 version, is playing, or Kimi ni Todoke is one of my favorite animes to have in the background. It's just very nice.
What is something that you like to do on your downtime?
Sleep or game.
What is something that keeps you moving forward when you're tired?
The thought of sleeping.
Who is someone that keeps you moving forward when you're tired?
I don't know, a lot of people.
How do you unwind after a long day?
I like to have a full glass of water, and then I decide if I'm playing video games or watching something on Netflix while I'm eating dinner.
What is something non-dance or core related that you're really passionate about?
Asians in Hollywood.
What is something that grinds your gears?
Anything that's inefficient.
In what situations do you feel the most Virgo?
When I'm making something efficient.
How do you feel about challenges?
Yeah, sure.
How confident are you in your artistic abilities?
I'm not.
Okay, so that being said, we challenge you to answer questions while drawing a self-portrait as you go blindfolded.
Do we have a blindfold?
have a blindfold?
I
Is
could
the
just
question.
close
Here you
my-
go.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
I was hoping I didn't.
All right, ready,
No.
set,
Oh,
go.
God.
You have 2 minutes.
Where'd the pen go? Which end is the pen?
You are a jack of all trades, but how do you go about approaching something you've never done before?
I make a list of all the things that I have to accomplish and who I need to talk to accomplish them, and then I have a drink and start figuring out what I'm supposed to do.
Why are you called Oracle?
Because I am keeping an eye on everything and doing a lot of things at once.
What is your favorite thing about being the eye in the sky?
I get to see people accomplishing things they didn't think they were capable of, and that's pretty cool.
What is something you've discovered about yourself since assuming this responsibility?
I didn't know as much about the team as I thought I did, as people, but I'm learning more, so it's great.
You recently played Yuko in Across the Multiverse.
Yeah.
How was that?
She's the best. I love her, and I want to be her best friend.
What was it like watching everything come together?
It was really cool and really fun, and I cried a little bit.
What was your favorite scene to act in?
The one between Fairy Tale and Fruits Basket, because I kept forgetting my lines and would just stare at Josh sometimes what's that word? What do I do?
What was your favorite piece to watch?
Fruits Basket. Bev made me cry.
Oh, who is your favorite character that was represented?
Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite character would have to be... Oh, no, I don't have an answer for this. I'll say Yuki from Fruits Basket.
What did it feel like to come out for closing and bows for the first time on stage?
It felt amazing. I knew that the audience was really loving what the team had done, so to wrap it up with a nice, pretty bow at the end just felt really good.
And what is the most Yuko thing about you?
I can drink and work at the same time.
And with that being said, that is time. Let's see it.
Oh, good lord. Well, it didn't write.
Oh.
Oh no! Well, if I can describe what I was attempting to draw, let me see if I can get it. So the pen's dead, but it was definitely the outline of... Oh,
Trace it.
I'll just trace it really quick. You can ask me more questions while I'm tracing.
Okay. Let's see. What was it like partnering up with our prop master, Josh?
It was actually really cool because we got to keep each other in check, and I got to see Josh dance, which I haven't really seen before, so that was really awesome.
What was your favorite moment on stage during our debut?
Oh my gosh. It was when the crowd first reacted to card captors, because it was the minute I knew that they were just going to love, like, everyone.
Yeah. What was the funniest mishap that happened on stage?
There's a moment at AX where we were struggling to bring a prop on stage, and instead of keeping my cool, she got really distracted.
You got to see a lot of the happenings backstage and even helped out a bit. Was it absolute chaos in the wings?
No, actually, everybody had it together, and our practice of keeping things organized back there made it so that everybody could just really efficiently get on stage and get where they needed to be. And if someone needed help, we could help them.
So it kind of looks like you got your self-portrait ready. Can we take a look?
Yes, this is how I would describe Yuko.
Oh, I mean, pretty accurate.
I don't trust myself with stick figures, so you got Yuko's favorite thing.
Are those butterflies?
Yes.
And is that sake?
Yes.
Accurate.
It's generic, though. No copyright.
Continuing on, the Corps paid tribute to Boku no Hero Academia at Anime Expo, and you were our beloved Aizawa sensei. Who is your favorite Class 1A student?
Suyu, because she actually tries her hardest and thinks about the responsibilities that she's given as a hero.
Every Class 1A student was introduced in a unique way during the set. Which was your favorite?
I don't like Mineta, but I really liked Mineta's intro.
What was it like seeing the BNHA set on the Masquerade stage?
Amazing. I think my favorite part was the ice wall. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the video right now. Twice.
If you could be just swaddled in a sleeping bag during work hours or have a puppy that lived under your desk, which would you choose?
Yes.
Fair enough. What was it like helping the team prepare for BNHA compared to ATM?
Very different. Boku no Hero was a lot less complicated in terms of costumes. Wigs were on point, so they didn't really need much help there. It was more about just making sure we got word out that we were doing Boku no Hero because I know so many people love it.
Nice. Do you feel you're more Eraserhead or Dimension Witch?
I feel like I'm the combination of them at their favorite bar on Saturday morning.
Oh, in the morning.
In the morning, yes.
Also, loving the new hair.
Oh, thank you.
Can we ask if the Y is Gamora? Ha. Get it? Oh, no. Also, it was Comic-Con weekend. Mm-hmm. What did you do at Comic-Con weekend?
A little bit of everything. I got to walk the floor with Joseph and have a good time, and then I got to go around with Core and film freestyle and do photo shoot and all that fun stuff.
Did you get to do all of your cosplans?
No, I only got to do Gamora. I wanted to do a Valkyrie this year, but I just didn't get around to building her.
Oh. Well, what did the Corps bring to the stage this year?
The Avengers. Earth's mightiest heroes. They're kind of a big deal. You should look it up.
Do you think the set will heal our Endgame Far From Home feels?
No, never.
Oh. Do you think the Corps as Avengers is accurately casted?
Yes.
Which Avenger is your Comic-Con mood?
Black Widow, because, she's like, yeah, I'll help people, and then somebody bumps into her, and she's like, You know?
Which is your Avenger daily mood?
Ooh, Captain America.
What were you most excited for that weekend?
Mostly what I'm always excited for at Comic-Con, which is walking through the crowds as a gigantic group of people in a group cosplay. I love the looks on people's faces when they go, wait, that's... fill in the blank.
Do you have any pre-con rituals?
I double and triple check that I have everything that I need for gore because I panic, and I forgot one thing at AX because I didn't do a ritual, and it was funny.
What is the one thing during Comic-Con that you can't leave San Diego without doing?
Ooh. Eating at a new restaurant in Gaslamp.
What is your favorite thing about going to conventions?
Getting to know more about people on court, because I find out something new about somebody every time. Like, oh, they happen to also really like this comic or this show or something, and I'm like, I didn't know you like that. That's new.
What's your dream cosplay?
Dream cosplay. Gamora in her white armor suit or Violet Evergarden.
Did you see that cosplay coming to fruition in the foreseeable future?
I kind of have plans to do Violet Evergarden. Gamora in that white suit, I don't know about, but I am trying for Valkyrie, and I have commissioned plans for Gamora's sword already.
Nice. Are you up for another challenge?
Oh, man. All right.
Okay, so we challenge you to play Chubby Bunny while answering the next few questions. 1 or maybe 3 popcorn kernels per question. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set, go.
Okay.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
I'm a cat, but I love dogs.
Do you mostly identify more with main characters or supporting characters?
Supporting characters.
Shoujo or shonen manga?
Shoujo. Wait, I gotta get these right. Shoujo.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. Coffee, push me, tea.
iPhone or Android?
Android.
Summer or winter?
Oh, God. Hold on.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
You good?
Nope.
Cake or donuts?
Robots.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
A night in or a night out?
Oh, man.
The book or the movie? Brown coat or brown coat?
Bravo.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Do you prefer texts or calls?
False.
Nails against a chalkboard or scratching styrofoam? Last one, early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Yay, you did it! We'll give you a chance to get that squared away. Okay. What is something that you're proud of besides Chubby Bunny with popcorn?
I was just about to say that. I'm really proud that we met our Indiegogo goal this year.
Yes.
That was awesome.
What is something that inspired you recently?
Wow. My husband is very inspiring to me lately.
What is something that you've had to unlearn?
Apologizing for occupying space.
Who do you look up to?
Honestly, anyone who actually meets their goals at the end of the day, if you can just get through your day-to-day, I think that's pretty cool.
What is something you look for in a friend?
People who have popcorn.
What is something you think everyone should do once in their life?
Get really, really, really uncomfortable.
What is something that you've always wanted to try but never have gotten around to?
Jumping out of a plane with a parachute.
What is something that is considered a luxury but you don't think you could live without?
Oh, cell phone data.
Do you have any irrational fears?
Yes.
Do you have any superstitions?
Quite a few.
What was the last solo adventure you went on?
My first day in San Diego, I was actually mostly by myself. So that was kind of cool. I don't normally do that.
Have you ever had a chance encounter that changed your life forever?
Yes.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Being there for people.
What is the best compliment you've ever received?
That on a bad day, I'm as productive as somebody on a good day.
What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Stop talking and listen.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Oh, again?
Oh,
I could be remembered for something else. That's cool.
another thing.
Liking fruit.
What is something you'll never do again?
Oh, have bangs.
What's the story behind that?
I had some interesting bangs that I didn't really like, and then they took forever to grow out, and they gave me, like, bad acne on the forehead, and she just doesn't want to go back.
No. What bends your mind every time you think about it?
That our brains process information about our brains when we study biology and neuroscience.
Ooh. What is something that your friends consider so you?
The color pink, donuts, and always being busy? I don't know.
You true. If you had a family crest, what would it look like?
I actually do have a family
Oh,
crest.
cool.
And it has two olive branches, an ostrich feather, and I think it's on a shield? Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. If you were forced to live or relive one 10-minute block of your life for all eternity, what would it be?
10-minute block?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. Getting married in Vegas.
Oh. If you could choose any fictional world to live in, what would it be?
Any fictional world. Tokyo ESP. It's Japan, but with superpowers.
Okay, let's challenge you one last time. I promise it's the last time. Take this piece of paper, that one right there. For every question you answer, fold it in half and stand on it without touching the floor.
Okay. All right. We're getting really ambitious with my ability to balance, just so you know. Okay, I'm ready for the first question. This will be the first fold.
Okay, here we go. After...
It's folded in half, right?
Yes. After Comic-Con weekend, technically the 2019 season is over. How does that make you feel?
A little sad, I guess.
What has been your favorite memory so far?
Getting on stage at Ronin Expo.
Which was your favorite performance this season?
Across the multiverse at Ronin Expo. Why is it getting so small?
What is
more paper?
What is something encore that you've had to do that you've never done before?
Figure out how to rebrand a company.
What is something that you hope to try encore in the future?
Oh man,
it's pretty tiny.
I know. I really thought we could, next time we use poster board. Something I really want to try is shooting a really cool anime concept video.
What are the plans for core while we're on a short break? Let's see the paper, actually. It's pretty tiny.
My toes are bigger than that. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, there's not really a break for us. We'll be working on next season already. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're down to the last two. Can you do it?
I don't think we have enough paper.
What can we expect for core after that? From core after that?
I don't know. I don't think we have the next set planned, but we're just gonna keep going, and it's gonna be great. And if you thought ATM was great and big, good. We're gonna keep doing that.
All right, last one. Is there anything you'd like to say to the comrades watching?
Have a good day. Drink water. That's a big one. Yeah.
And that's it. You got to stay balanced. Oh, she didn't. Well, thank you for your time and answering all our questions.
Thanks for the popcorn.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.